All right, guys, welcome back to the first home mortgage 5K. Thanks to our friends at the Elmendorf Group. We have the Elmendorf team. We have lots of money up for grabs here. Over $9,000 total dollars in prize money. Of course, all of the entry from the tournament, plus a bonus $5,000 prize pool thanks to the sponsorship. So $3,000 of that is going bonus to first place. $1,000 bonus to second. Third and fourth will both take home $500, which normally we don't pay out in these tournaments. So whoever's made it into our Final Four has got to be pretty happy. They're guaranteed money. Our team's now fighting for the serious prize money. Evil Geniuses, Curse Black, FaZe Red, and OpTic Gaming. And Scott, before the commercial break, you were kind of breaking it down as if it's a bracket for the X Games pool play, and you're 100% right. This next match is going to decide who plays OpTic Gaming, or OpTic Nation, excuse me, in the first round.
Does the winner get sixth place?
The winner will get 6.
Okay, so the second seed is OpTic Gaming Nation. The third seed is TK. So it's going to be TK, OpTic Gaming Nation, OpTic Gaming, and FaZe Red all in one group.
I have OpTic Nation, TK, FaZe Red, and OpTic Gaming in that group.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I just said.
Yeah. Envy, EG, Curse Orange, and SB in the other one.
Okay. All right.
I'm the best. That is awesome. That is going to be one crazy side of the bracket there.
Now, guys, this is all unofficial. I will have the exact numbers on the Esports Report Tuesday night after we add up all of the small tournaments.
Nothing's official till Maven says it's official.
It's official.
Fact. Until the beard speaks.
I'm going to go ahead and just say it's official.
The beard and the hat.
I like it.
Worst comes to worst, you just do a prediction video on it that's wrong. I did 3 of those for Niagara.
I'm really confused by what we just watched. Justice made it to the top 8 by defeating a team that's number 3 overall in pro points, Team Caliber, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did it 2-1. Then they get 3-0 stomped by FaZe Red. What's with this Justice squad? They're so good until I watch them, and then they're just
That's the difference
torn apart.
between maybe like the top teams and the top teams. Consistency, man. They'll look so good at times and look kind of hit or miss. So I think that's kind of what we saw.
And other kind of teams that we expect to go farther. I thought Vex was going to go a bit farther than they did. They fell out in round 4. Let's go through this bracket, Ron, as we fill some time. Right now we're waiting on the Curse matchup versus Complexity, by the way. So as soon as that match is available, we'll get in. Evil Geniuses, excuse me.
Oh, wait. I didn't know I thought we were doing OpTic FaZe Red.
No, he said EG that earlier. That's why I was.
Oh, yeah. Well, then
we're trying to get into all of them, to be honest.
No, I would love to see the EG Curse because I think it would be an amazing story if somehow Curse Black defeated them.
Well, can you accept the invite at this point, or is it too late now?
Yeah, I still should be able to.
Yeah. Do you have an invite, Puckett? Because we can bring you in.
Yeah, bring me in if you guys get in.
We are in now, so we can.
And I got in as broadcaster, I think.
I'm getting excited. Is this game 2?
This is game 1. Hold on, Puck.
Yeah, it's game 1. Not
Coming
sure
in
what
hot.
side. And Wow, Complexity is getting, or EG is down.
God, you guys are so bad.
It's
at
down
this.
21 right now.
Yeah, it's not looking good for them right now. Oh my God! And I get broadcaster mode.
I'm sure somehow.
You
I'm
kids
sure
are spoiled.
Puckett won't get it somehow.
I will accept your lack of broadcaster mode. As long
Straight
as I
to
get
Team
in the game.
Federation.
Oh, well, I guess I don't need to watch Crim's stream anymore.
Yeah. Did you get? It looks like they're starting side 2 now.
It's doing this joining thing like this, which means I'm not getting in.
We'll try and send you another one.
We'll give you a radio.
In the meantime, Ron is working on getting me into FaZe Red OpTic Gaming, so you OpTic fans, don't worry out there. We're going to try and bounce around, to be honest. That's what I would love to do in this series if both are going on simultaneously. Of course, if you're watching on our site, use the little pop-up button right underneath this window. There's a pop-out. You can do that. You can open up multiple tabs and have up to 35 billion streams all in your house, all with tiny pop-ups. But do at least 3. That's how the cool kids watch. All right, so Evil Geniuses, Curse Black, FaZe Red, OpTic Gaming. How much money do you put behind EG?
How much money do I put behind EG?
If you're a betting man, Scott, is it all your money?
I wouldn't say all of it, but
win big or go home.
I would say at least 90%.
How much money would you put? Who's got the odds here? OpTic over FaZe Red?
Ooh, that one's tough because we've already seen that OpTic Gaming has had internet problems. So they're not going to get, like a little, oh, by the way, we lagged out twice in a row. Let's go ahead and replay it again. FaZe Red's going to call that match as a win.
Yeah, I 100% would take OpTic on LAN, but
Yeah,
I think
same.
I'd take FaZe Red on LAN. I mean, just look at how well FaZe Red's been doing in the 2Ks. What, 2 back-to-back, 2 finals in a row, I think it was, versus TK, and then pretty well in the third. So definitely would take FaZe Red on LAN, I believe.
Scott,
Yep.
what's going down in your game? I'm sending you guys the invite to the FaZe action.
All right, so right now it's 17-9 in favor of Cursed Black, and to be honest, right now, I mean, Complexity, they're shooting well. Obviously,
Wait,
they kind of
who's shooting well?
Damn it.
Got him.
I was
Got
on board
him.
with I was on board with Krim.
But yeah, no, what we saw, I think it ended up being 20-plus point first half win for Cursed Black, and they were already almost up 10 or so on the second side too. So it was definitely looking good for Cursed Black, at least for game 1, which should be on Complexity's host. So I fully expect EG to come back from like down 30 and win.
All right, exactly. It's like, let us put our backs against the wall, and then we'll fight.
Yeah.
All right, so I just sent you an invite. Let's get into my game. I got FaZe Red going up against OpTic Gaming. This is a battle for a spot in the finals. Game number 1, Domination. Octane is the map, and our player to watch at the moment is JCap. He opens things up 4-1 here in the first side of Dom.
Ah, perfect. I got accidentally lucky. I was going to ask you what team he was on, but I just took a guess. So I'm in this. And Jacob, I haven't seen anyone hop on this van and actually try to control this in forever.
Well, he's able to get 1, had shots at 2 others, but I don't think he was able to get those. Were you able to get broadcaster mode, Puckett? Unfortunately, we were not.
Heck no, man. We go like old school on this.
See, Maven yells at me like every day because I'm bad at it, but Puckett, you're worse than me.
I'm not. I just get the invites after the players start their games.
Yeah, that's just a lack of respect. You should write a memo.
Yeah,
You know,
you really should.
It's a memoir, actually. It's about 872 pages with all picture drawings. Here we go. We got Theory on your screen for the moment. Unable to get the kill in the middle. Going back to JCap, 7-3. Remington top broken. I like his style. Not happening.
Yeah, and so far, what is it? It looks like it's going to be, 9-point lead here for OpTic, so decent start from them. It looks like no one has control of B currently. A little more difficult to see the caps here without the broadcaster mode, but there's 2 neutral caps right now.
Yes.
A is the only one being held, and that's being held by OpTic. So only one getting points here is going to be OpTic Gaming, as we are going to see a battle for the C home flag, and also in the middle here for B, replays hopping on B.
JCap looking for players jumping out. Going to catch one mid-air. That was Clayster. Scumpy taking out replays on B. So B stays neutral. Over at C, though, looks like finally FaZe Red able to recap their own flag, but 72-28. OpTic Gaming coming out big here on Octane. And this is the map that they started off hot, had to restart, and then got blown out by OpTic Nation on. So this is kind of a 50-50 map here if you're an OpTic fan.
But it's really just the side. OpTic really relies heavily on flipping and getting all the way over to C and getting that as their home flag, which they really tried to, but it's coming back to haunt them. They were able to neutral C and start to claw back into this, but they're still down by 14 points. And that's why you're going to notice right now that you're going to see a bunch of skulls over there by the broken side because OpTic's going for C.
I'm just curious how long we're going to go with B not being capped mid-game here. I know you see that off the break sometimes, but they had control of it. It got neutral along with C, and then no one's really been able to hold control. This has just been a bit all over the place for the past 2 minutes, and we'll see who are you on board with?
I'm on board with Theory. Just switched over to him. He was actually grabbing A, so they have AC control. OpTic's got to go back for A. The nade out for Classic does not connect, so AB back in favor of OpTic Gaming. I thought FaZe Red was going to make the last-minute comeback, but OpTic Gaming is poised to have at least a 20-point advantage here at the half.
Yeah, as long as they can lock this down and actually hold it. This is the first bit of control we've really seen all game long, at least since we've hopped in here. So they have the AB control, 2 currently down for FaZe Red, and we're going to see this lead continue to mount. As like you said, Chris, they're going to start to get close to that 20-point barrier where we talk a lot as casters about that being kind of where it gets to be tough to come back from. So 30 seconds left to go here. Control still with OpTic. We'll see if they can hold this for the final 30.
Another kill here from JCap as he tries to pinch in, but I'm looking at the stats. I see 16 and 7 from Scumpy, 16 kills out of Proofy. Nate shot 4 and 8, Clayster 8 and 10. Half of this team is doing the heavy slaying. Those, of course, are your AR players. But what is going on with Nate? He does have 2 caps to his name.
You know, Nade's always going to struggle on this map. He's a sub player, and he's basically, with these other 3 players, he's forced to do a lot of objective work. If he goes positive, it's kind of like TP going.
Yeah, it's kind of an unusual stat line though, 5, 8, and 2. You know,
Yeah,
it's
that's weird. It's only 13 engagements.
Yeah, 13 engagements total. Like that's almost half of basically everybody else in the game, which is interesting. You know, we didn't hop off with him a whole lot. And that's probably because he wasn't in the action a ton. At least from looking at his stat line there.
A lot.
Yeah, that could be it.
And oh my God, Complexity is getting smoked like a ham.
Delicious.
Like 55 to 90, side 2.
And they
smoked
lost
like
the
a ham.
first side really badly too. So yeah, they might on the verge of getting blown out in triple-digit.
I didn't even get into broadcast.
No, they didn't. No chance. No opportunity. I think we're getting in it by default, though, Scott. We're like grandfathered in for the second side.
That makes me happy.
I'm feeling it.
We're grandfathered
totally
in.
wrong.
I like the use of the grandfathered in there because I feel like a grandfather when I cast with you two.
I'm 28 years old. I remember when Scott was 12.
I'm 29 strong. Yeah, I was friends with him back then too, and yeah, he wasn't really all that cool of a person to be around.
He wasn't that good of a looker either.
No, he's really matured into this just male model-esque figure that's sitting next to me today.
Yeah.
You've really grown into that body, Scott. All right, going into
I feel like it too.
Going into the next
white
side,
trash girls.
OpTic Gaming had Scumpy drop 17 and 8 on the first side. We have broadcaster mode, and I'm going to show you how he's doing it. I thought it was with the AR, but at least off the break, he's going with the Vector.
All right, yeah, that's yeah, I didn't see if he was kind of switching it up that first side or not. But what did the final lead come to? Was it 20?
I got Ron doing my dirty work.
Yeah, around 20, I assume. I didn't check it either.
This is what if I'm FaZe Red, I think I know Nadeshot's going to go all the way around strip. Nadeshot always pushes straight through broken around strip and tries to neutral A flag. I think I send the guy there. I think I send him head on and just rely on his